Alright, what's going on everyone? So the last video I uploaded was Green-White Angels, and I think the deck was fine, but in the end I said that even though the deck was perfectly okay, it just wasn't really for me. It wasn't my style of deck. So today, I'm just playing a comfort deck. I'm playing a very me deck. I'm playing Rakdos Midrange. What's the goal of this deck? It's pretty simple. We have Thoughtseize to rip people's hands apart. We have tons of removal. Removal. We have removal here, sort of removal here. We have removal, we have blood, we have a Bone Crusher Giant, right? Lots of removal to kill stuff, and eventually we'll win with, I don't know, Kroxa, Bone Crusher Giant, maybe one of these Planeswalkers. We'll win eventually with something, and I'm going to assume that it's going to be fine, because it's a Rakdos Midrange deck. Did I even mention we're playing Explorer? We're exploring Explorer. I don't think I mentioned the format in the intro. Guys, we're playing Explorer Midrange. This isn't a tier 1 deck, or it's not an old tier 1 deck like we've been playing. We've been playing old tier 1 decks and then upgrading them. This is just an unkeepable hand. That's what this is. We're gonna mulligan that. One more land, that'd be fine. Well, that's too many lands, but I think it's probably keepable. It's probably keepable. So this on bottom. Play this, pass. We have Fatal Push up. They're playing an aggro deck, we can kill anything they play. If they're not, that's fine. Don't know how I got the fancy version of this. I don't normally enter the events that give these card styles, but I have it. So we can play this on black. Play Thoughtseize, see what they're playing. Okay. I've seen this deck. I'm gonna take. Normally you don't take something that they have two of, but that card's just scary, and maybe we draw another Thoughtseize. The deck's built around this. It plays a small creature, then it transmogrifies it into like an agent of treachery, something like that. Bone Crusher Giant is pretty good. So we're gonna play this. Exile this. They can kill it with Fire Prophecy if they're willing to discard a card. They might have too many. If this is a land up here, then they only need 4. So they might be able to just discard an extra land. That's fine. You did discard. You discarded an extra land. So I did call that. But we just have another one, so it's fine. It's not a big deal. Love another Thoughtseize. We don't get it. That's kind of good. I can get rid of this Fatal Push, which I think is useless. So let's play this. We can discard and draw. I don't think this Fatal Push is doing anything, because... Well, they do have to sacrifice a small creature. I can kill their small creature with it, I guess. That's fine. I guess playing a 2 toughness creature when I knew they had this was a silly idea. I don't think they can get a 1/1 Esika's Chariot. That's a problem, isn't it? I believe that is a problem. Oh, there's a Thoughtseize. It's not a problem at all. I am going to discard... Nothing, actually, because I want all this. We will target them. We will make them discard this. And I'm going to go ahead and do this now. So they can't crew. They can hit me for 2 if they want. That's fine. If they get another creature, they can crew the Esika's Chariot, and that's no fun. But if they don't, we can Fatal Push the token. That Chariot's just dead. Would actually like a land. That's fine. That is not a land. Sure. So I believe we're just going to... I want to do this now again, just because I don't know if they're gonna... It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We could play instants on our turn. It's fine. So we've got them pretty dead in the water right now. The question is, like, if they draw another one of these... I might want to exile that with the Trespasser next. Shark Typhoon is very scary. Oh my god, we're just drawing all the Fables. Shoot. What do I want to do then? We're going to attack for 2. I want to get that Transmogrify out of their graveyard just in case that's relevant. I don't know if it is, but it might be. Get rid of the burn spell as well. Great. I don't think they reanimate stuff from their graveyard, but you know, it doesn't hurt. Great, nothing. So I'm worried about instant speed stuff here. They can play an instant speed 5 drop, so I'm still going to attack for 4, but I'm not going to attack with the reflection. Get rid of both of these. Alright, their graveyard's out of the way. Nothing? Alright, they go to 10. I guess I just play another one of these. Maybe this is good, actually. This can help us kill... I'm just going to do this. Just for the extra blood token. That's fine. So this can kill 4/4s, Thoughtseize. That is so comforting. I'm frozen. Being frozen isn't comforting. Yes! Rakdos Midrange! I love it. I'm so happy now. I don't know how many people watched the Angels video, but I wasn't very happy during that gameplay video. I was just like, this is not a me deck. This is a me deck. This deck is... Look, it might be a bad thing, but this is who I am. This is what I like. I might be a terrible person. It's very possible that I'm a terrible person, but I'm a happy terrible person when I'm playing a deck like this. It's actually interesting though, because I played this game for 20 years. I feel pretty comfortable playing basically any archetype. I can play anything, it's fine. But as soon as I get a Rakdos, a mid-range deck like this in my hands, it just feels so good. This is a little slow, but I think it's fine with the fatal pushes. We'll keep, depending on what color or mana we see, we'll play this tap. White, well, there's a Thoughtseize. I'll just play this. Thoughtseize them. Is this Angels? Is it white aggro? It is Angels. So what do we get rid of here? I'm not worried about Doomscar. I guess Resplendent Angel is kind of annoying. Doomscar doesn't bother me at all. Wipe the board. I'm all about it. I'm all about wiping the board. Actually, we don't have any board sweepers in this deck. We're more about just generating card advantage, but it's fine. They're not gonna play. Yeah, they are. Gonna play this. Pass. We'll use Bone Crusher Giant to kill this. This 2/1 if they play it. Let's see. Fabled Passage. They don't play the 3/1 or the 2/1. That's pretty good. Okay. Pretty good for my fatal push. Alright. I think I still wanna... What do I want to do here? What does this do exactly? You may exile any number of non-angel creatures you control. Okay, so I'm just going to pay 2 life for this. Get Fable down. So this is the deck that I played, and I said it wasn't for me, wasn't my thing. And now we're playing a deck that I enjoy, and we can see what I can do with it against this deck. So I can just kill all the things. Right? It's frustrating. They want to keep the stuff in play. It's important for them. But no. That's why I like this kind of deck. I just want to be the one. Someone's got to be killing everything, and I just want to be the one that does all the killing. All right? That's just how this goes. Do I want to discard anything? I do really want to land. And I think these tokens are less good in this matchup. So I'm going to discard this. And draw a land, which is almost perfect, except for the part where it enters tapped. So we can't get Revolt online, I believe. We just pass. No attacks. We have Bone Crusher Giant up. We have Fatal Pushes up. If there's 2 drops, can actually play both of these. I am not going to just hit them in the face. That's silly. I could hit them in the face with this, but no. Don't want to do that. So the problem is it's going to be really hard to protect these planeswalkers. We'll play this. Oh, it's legendary. Whoops. Does that count as a sacrifice? Is Revolt online? Let's find out. It is. That was planned. Totally meant to do that. Totally. Yeah, definitely played 2 of the same legendary just to do that. Guys, that was calculated. Calculated, intentional. Once again, these are just some big brain plays that, you know, some people just don't see stuff like that. That's definitely what happened. And, you know, I kind of forgot that this makes a treasure token. But look, now we have just enough mana to do this, which we can auto pay. So, you know, calculated perfectly. You know, it's easy. for me. You know, if you got this massive brain, you just think of stuff like this ahead of time, and you know, definitely not just do it by accident, right? Which definitely that none of this was accidental. That's really good, but that's fine, whatever. We exile that, which we can't cast it, right? Because we have to pay the mana, so we'll decline, do 2. But we've got a removal spell. We've got a creature. We can just keep hitting them for 4. Got a way to draw a card now. Draw a card there. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Another land is getting kind of annoying. So I could hold this stuff up, but I'm just gonna attack. Attack. What am I most concerned about? We'll just get rid of the board sweeper. I don't think any of that matters. Down to 13. Just holding up my removal. They do have more cards in hand, which is scary. They aren't doing much, though. We can just keep hitting them, I guess. Just keep on hitting them. They could have collected company, but they don't have green sources. Get rid of the removal spell. Wandering Emperor. Pretty good. Pretty good. Sure. So we can Bone Crusher Giant that. We can kill that with Fatal Push. Ooh, we'll kill that with Fatal Push. We'll kill that one with Fatal Push for sure. If I lose to this after talking about how happy I was about playing it, I'm going to be unhappy. We will Bone Crusher Giant the Wandering Emperor, right? Yeah, that's fine. And then we will Fatal Push this. And then, yeah, you get a 1/1. And then you can discard a card. Yep. And we have enough cards to escape Kroxa next turn. They discard the Angel. Great. It's a really good Angel against me just because it draws a card, but drawing is good against mid-range and control decks. So they hit me for 3, I go to 13, then I get Kroxa next turn. Righteous Valkyrie is really good. We draw a way to remove that. That's probably a priority. We do not, so we're just going to escape this. I don't know if any of this matters in my graveyard. I'll focus on I'll leave the creatures in, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so they discard that last card, which is a Resplendent Angel. Play this. Pass will draw at the end of their turn. Land. So they can hit me for 3 per turn. I'm hitting them for 9. This is fine. Resolve. I will not get anything because I don't have any basics. Interesting. I didn't build this deck. I copied it. I'm a cheap, dirty copy paster. Dirty net decker. Sacrifice this end of turn. Draw a card. It is a Planeswalker. So we will attack for 6. They don't have a card to discard, so they take 3 no matter what. Great. And then we're going to... we'll play Sorin. Minus to get a vampire. So now we can block and just gain 2 life.
You will serve me well.
That's really good. We could use our removal spell for that. No attacks, makes sense. Well, there's the removal spell that I wanted for that, to get that out of here. Don't want that. 2, 4, 5. They do not have enough power to kill Kroxa, so we'll attack. They lose 3 no matter what. Then they block. Reasonable. Let's plus... I will reveal that. Great. Put that in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're just going to play this. Bone Crusher Giant doesn't do much because they have a 2/5 blocker. So we'll play this, get a 2/2. See what they draw. Splendid Angel's pretty good. They've top decked well. They haven't drawn a ton of lands. That's something that I struggled with when playing this deck, because I just kept drawing lands. They've done a better job at not drawing them, which is good for them. I just block this. Block this, make another one. Fine. Yep. Graveyard Trespasser. Is this fine? Doesn't do much, but I'm going to keep it. Going to minus. I will...
I bring my own army.
How many cards do we have in graveyards? Okay, we'll attack for 6. They go to 39. I'm actually going to lose to this, I think. They drew better than me with not drawing all the lands. Like I did when I played that deck. I just couldn't not draw lands, and that's pretty important. They stuck at 5 perfectly. Alright. It's not looking good. Probably let Soren die if they attack it. Attacking me? Well, that's useful. Block here. Go to 6. More land. That's fine. We will... Plus... It is a Blood Tithe Harvester. Sure, we'll reveal it.
He's free.
Play this, because I need to gain life. Exile this. Drain 1. Play a land. So actually lose to the flying, unfortunately. That could give me a removal spell. Let's crack it right now. If I can get rid of Righteous Valkyrie, that helps a lot. Nope. So we actually lose. I was smack talking this deck, and now look.
Dude, okay. I deserve that.
Alright, this is fine. Play this, pass. Maybe I should have played this tapped. Definitely should have played that tapped. It's going to cost us 2 life. Lantern Bearer. Interesting. I'm just going to play Kroxa. Play Kroxa, make them discard. Discarded an Ascendant Spirit. So this is Tribal Spirits. Curious. Oh, maybe it's a tempo deck? We can kill that though, that's fine. Play this, play Blood Chief's Thirst for 1. Play Heartless Act. Get rid of that. Great. Draw land, we can play Sword, which would be ideal. It produces flying blockers against the Spirit deck. But we do not, so we'll just play Graveyard Trespasser. Maybe get countered. Not sure. Come on, man. Get rid of this. The disturb creature. That's out of there. Rattle Chains is fine. We do have Fatal Push, so it's okay. Draw a land, but it's tapped, of course, because of course. Attack. Get rid of this and this. Maybe. I don't know what's going on. Don't know why that was so laggy. Drain for 1. Deal 4. I want to kill this, but I don't trust they don't have a counter spell. I'm just going to play Graveyard Trespasser. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. When we're beating down for 4 per turn. A land would be great because I could play both of these. How many cards do we have? 4. Can't play both of those. Go to combat. Attack for 4. Get rid of both of these. I'm going to play these instant speed on their turn. They try to kill this Rattle Chains. They go to 10. Brazen Borrower, so we will kill this. Yep. You have to discard a card. Sure. And then if they play Brazen Borrower, I can kill it. They don't? I'm just going to hit them then. Hit them, go to 8. They might have counter spell. They don't. So we'll play this. Get rid of that and that. And pass. We have Fatal Push up. Well, we won against the Mana Screwed opponent. Good for us. Alright, so that is Rakdos Midrange. If I was going to adjust this, I would reduce the land count to like 21-ish, and then just add more card draw. I feel like that's just necessary for Magic Arena. You just have to play less lands and more card draw to get out of Flood more often. Maybe that's just me, but that's very consistently my experience. And every time I copy and paste a deck like this, I'm like, it's too many lands. Don't know why people play this many lands. It's too many. But it's fine. The deck was pretty good. It's definitely my style of deck, type of deck that I love to play. And I will play this deck more. Not on the channel, of course, but good deck for me. Definitely a me deck. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.